bodies, our hormones change as we get older. Well, that's just a fact of life, but sometimes changes come about because of life and the stresses involved. Dr. Gino Tutera has been studying women and their bodies for over 30 years and has pioneered a special way we as women can feel better and feel normal again. And I thank you for that, Dr. Tutera. So what is it that you have discovered?
Basically, my beliefs are that we need to give the human body the capability of healing itself. And using the pellet hormone system allows the body to control the release of the hormone. So therefore, when you have that internal control, it reestablishes what the ovary can no longer do or is incapable of doing. And by allowing that natural capability of giving ourselves more hormone when we need it and less when we don't, and allowing the hormone to be there continuously, we once again reestablish that normal ovarian hormone levels that kept us so well for so long.
All right, so this is what we're talking about, you guys. It's a pellet that you have discovered a special delivery system for women to have it on a consistent basis. What is the delivery system?
Well, the delivery system is, as you see, the pellet there. And what happens is that after 2 or 3 days after it's been inserted under the skin rather painlessly, what happens is that the body will develop a blood supply around it. The hormone then goes directly to the bloodstream, does not have to go to the liver, and actually it then goes directly to all the receptor sites that affects its positive action. And the release of that hormone is controlled by how fast the heart's pumping and how much blood it's pumping. So it's like having a child inside licking on a lollipop. So when you're exercising, that kid's licking like crazy, and when you're resting, that licking motion or the release of hormone is much slower. Okay,
let's talk about hormones and some of the symptoms that we should be looking for, signaling that there is a change coming to our bodies. What would those be?
Well, one of the things is you start getting weight gain because of the fact that without enough hormone, your body can no longer process carbohydrates, and it raises the insulin level. Likewise, when you're losing hormones, you lose muscle, because without testosterone, whether you're a man or a woman, without testosterone, you lose muscle and you lose bone. Your libido decreases because the frontal lobe is no longer being stimulated, and also you get a difficulty in concentrating because without enough hormone, the brain can't make that substance called the neurotransmitters that allow you to be able to focus and concentrate and be able to have normal short-term memory. So you start walking through life in a daze and foggy, and you lose your sense of well-being. Why not? Because if you're not feeling well physically and mentally, you're not really yourself.
So each pellet that you create, like you create one for me, you create one for her, and one for her, or maybe one for him, they're all unique to our bodies.
Yes, because I believe firmly that you can't be giving everybody the same amount of hormone. So you have to create a dose that's going to be individualized for each particular patient. So even if you had a twin sister sitting next to you, Terry, if she had a different deficiency, I mean, a lower amount of hormone than you did, but you're both the same age and the same physical size, we'd have to change dosages. So we specialize in that.
Okay, so let's talk about the advantages now. We've received the therapy. We're going to notice what in our bodies?
Well, what's going to happen is that after a few days, you start noticing that your body is starting to respond in a way that you're going to be able to have, better, carbohydrate metabolism. So therefore, you're going to start noticing that your muscle is starting to lean out. There's going to be some weight loss eventually. Your sex drive is going to get better because your frontal lobe is being activated. You're going to have better mental clarity because the parietal and temporal lobes are also being, stimulated. As your muscle develops more carbohydrate metabolism, you get this energy boost, and you start feeling normal again, because that's what you want, is to be normal. And you weren't normal for a long time, which means that you're going to be spinning that clock back to a time when you were younger.
You know what I really have learned to appreciate about you in the short time that we've been sitting here is your passion Your passion is infectious. So here's the deal. This is the good news. Dr. Tutera has authored many books. You can learn more about hormone replacement therapy, his unique delivery system for it. There are 2 seminars that you can attend for free. One is December 11th at the Melting Pot in Glendale. One is the 13th at the Melting Pot in Scottsdale. You show up, it's a free seminar, you receive a $30 discount card, everyone does, and if you bring up to 5 toys, you could receive an additional up to $50 discount card. That's for the Toys for Tot program, because Dr. Tutera likes to give back. So. How do you get a hold of Dr. Tutera? SottoPelle Therapy, 480-874-1515. Let me just say that again. SottoPelletherapy.com. Now, the other website there is to find out if there are other doctors near you who are certified in this therapy treatment, because not everybody is, and it's good to know. So, Dr. Tutera, thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.